Here are 5 uncommon ways to overcome the fear of public speaking. Speaking in any situation, social situation, meeting, standing on a stage. The first one is to avoid the spotlight effect. Stop focusing on other people. See, the spotlight effect is this where we overestimate how our actions and our appearances are noticed by other people. And that's why we think, oh, what are they thinking about me? And how do I look? And how do I appear? People don't care. Stop focusing on what they think. You think what they think. It doesn't make really sense, does it? So stop that spotlight effect and focus on your message. Focus on the content, because people don't come for you or how you look. They don't come to judge you. They come for your message, your content. What are you telling? What are you teaching? What's your conversation about? That's what people are interested in. So keep them engaged, keep them captivating. Focus on the content, what the value you bring, and not on what they think or how they judge you. The second thing is focus on the smiley faces, because there's always smiley faces and there are always people that are looking at you very seriously, but it's their look. Don't take it personal. But if you want to get more energy, then try to find in the audience or in a social group, find people that are friendly and smiling, and that will give you more energy and more security and more confidence to speak and to continue to speak. So focus on them and ignore the others. So number 3 is that knowing a lot of celebrities and famous people, they have a fear of public speaking. Think of Michael Douglas. Think of Cillian Murphy. He's an introvert. He doesn't like to talk about himself.
I don't really like talking about myself.
But he's very confident, but he doesn't show his fear. They do it anyway. They are afraid, but they do it anyway. There are so many that even Meryl Streep, I was reading about her, they have a fear of public speaking and they don't show it. You don't see it. They don't appear fearful, but they do it anyway. And that's what I have done and I have learned. I have stood on 2 TEDx stages. I have stood on international stages and oh my gosh, I felt so much fear. But I have done it and I looked confident. But you only learn by doing it. But knowing that these famous actors and people, they feel the fear too and they do it anyway, it gives me a lot of courage, knowing that it's something that I can overcome, that I can learn and grow my confidence. Number 4, the biggest fear is that my mind goes blank, that I forget my lines, that I just stand there and paralyzed of fear. And the only way through that is by practicing. If you practice your script, if you practice your speech, you will become more confident and you will avoid forgetting your lines. But you know what I have found, because I've analyzed so many big speakers and famous people and even politicians. And what I've noticed, and I've analyzed them, you will see more videos on my channel about them, is that they tell the same story over and over again. So that's when I thought, wait a minute, they look natural. Why? Because they practice the same story over and over and over again. And that's the key. If you practice your script, your speech, what you want to say, maybe your pitch if you're in business, you practice it enough times, it will feel more natural and you will appear more confident and more natural. So practice, memorize, spend time speaking it out loud, stand in front of a mirror, stand in front of somebody else and practice. You will not forget your lines, you will memorize it and you will feel more at ease. Number 5 is don't label fear as negative. Don't label that fear of speaking in public as something negative. Oh, I'm afraid. Oh, that's negative. Oh, that's scary. Oh, that blocks me and that limits me. But fear has the same emotion as excitement. So the moment in my mind I thought, oh, I'm afraid, I switched to I'm excited. It's a challenge. And before I stand on a stage, before I go into an interview, I'm telling myself, oh, I feel these butterflies. That's excitement. You know, instead of, oh, it's fear. Fear sounds negative. If we label something negative, we feel negative and it limits us. So if you label it, I'm excited. Bring it on. Let's do this. It's such a game changer because it's no longer negative and you will try and do it and be more confident. If you want more tips on avoiding that fear, on speaking with more impact and more confidence, please do check out this next video that you will see. And by the way, can you also hit the like and the subscribe? And I'll see you in my next video.